Hi, Jim Urban here. Congratulations, you are now pending on your transaction, meaning you're going to be just waiting for your closing celebration, which might be with some weeks down the road. So I want to talk to you about some of the next steps that you have to deal with. So if you could grab a piece of paper right now and a pen so you can take some notes as we go through. Feel free to pause the video as I give you some of the points that you're going to need to do to help us. We want this transaction to be as flawless as we possibly can make it, and with these steps, this will help you get there. Okay, so the first step that I want to talk to you about is we need your contact information for your homeowners association, because we want to help you do this next step. My assistant, Elisa Thomas, and I will be here to help you do this. So our contract calls for a homeowners association information that we have to get to the buyer. That is, if you have a homeowners association. Not every neighborhood or home has that. All right, so what we need is for you to get the website so that we can have, if you could get us your username and password, and my assistant Elisa will pull the following items from that website. The first thing that she'll pull will be the governing documents and the rules and regulations and the bylaws. And then she'll get the declarations and the most recent financials and the last 6 months of the meeting minutes. All of that information needs to be, gather that information so that we can email it to the buyer. Now you might be asking, why does the buyer need all this information? Well, first of all, our contract calls for it. And secondly, it's important for the buyer to know the strength of the homeowners association in your neighborhood. And this is going to help them understand currently what's going on and the financial strength. All right, the next thing that we're going to need is for you to contact my closer, Anita Huxell. She's at Fidelity Title. She's my closer, has been for quite a while. And her phone number is, write this down, 303-986-7940. That'll be real important for you to write that down. And the reason I need you to call her is that you need to work with her on the seller information document. And on the seller information document, there's things that she's going to need. It's a secure document that's going to have, you're going to give her your social security numbers or your individual social security number. She'll keep that sacred and safe. And the reason why she needs it, she needs that information in order for her to order the payoff for your mortgage or mortgages on your home. Okay? All right. After all of that, our very, very next step is a very big hurdle. And I'm going to help you personally get through that. Hopefully it won't be a big hurdle, but it more than likely will be, because it seems like when a buyer does a home inspection, there's always an inspection objection and then an inspection resolution. And I'm going to help you through those two big steps. All right. So you want your home to be as much ready as possible for that inspection. If you have questions about that, let me know. When the actual inspection happens, I'm going to suggest that you don't be home, except for the very beginning, possibly. And if you're there at the very beginning, you could just say, I'm here to answer any questions you might have right now before I take off. And so you might be there for maybe just 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're out of there. Because they're going to be there for 3 to maybe even 4 hours. And they're going to be doing the general inspection. They're going to be probably doing a sewer scope and a radon test. Now, they'll do the sewer scope right during the inspection, more than likely. There will be a radon drop device dropped off at the house, at your house, as a seller, a couple of days, maybe 3 days before the inspection so that it can detect the air for that amount of time. You don't want to open any windows or open and shut windows. You want to keep it up, shut up pretty much. They'll be probably putting it in the lowest level of the house. All right? So that'll be important. And then they'll do the sewer scope, like I said, on the day of the inspection. And after all of that's done, and I help you get resolution on that, then the appraisal happens. All right? You can be there during the appraisal. They're probably only going to be there probably about 30 minutes. You don't have to leave the home if you don't want to, because they're not going to be there for very long. And they might have a couple of questions for you as well. But most of the time, we let that appraiser kind of go around on their own. If you have any further questions at this point, please contact me. I hope this gives you some ideas of what some of the next steps are now that you're successfully pending on your property. Have a wonderful day. This is Jim Urban signing off. Bye-bye.